Help! My ex blocked me. What can I do about it? Hey folks, Jim Miller, helping you find and keep the love of your life and write a better love story. I'm going to ask, if you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. It should be down in this corner right here. Click the bell icon when you do. You'll be notified whenever I upload new content. Also would like to ask you to give me a thumbs up and leave a comment in the section down below. Anyway, folks, let's get into the content. I've gotten a handful of emails here recently from people who have been blocked. Their exes have blocked them on social media, blocked their accounts, blocked their phone number. They can't call or text. Some situations they've blocked them across the board. They've blocked everything to have to do with them. And the question is, what can you do about it? Basically, nothing. There's nothing you can do that's going to make your ex unblock you. Now, why did your ex block you? All right, let's look. There's a couple of reasons why an ex will block you. There are some people out there that use that as sort of a mind game, emotional blackmail, if you will. And it's not pleasant, but you have to ask yourself, if your ex is doing this to you, if your ex is blocking you to play games with you, is that someone you really want to be with? Do you really want to be with someone who plays mind games with you? It's painful, it hurts, and you have to ask yourself if you want to keep going back to that for more. Now, that aside, assuming that your ex is not playing games with you, the fact that they have blocked you is a pretty clear indicator that they don't want to talk to you. They do not want to hear from you. They don't want to be in any sort of contact with you. That doesn't mean you're a bad person. It doesn't mean that you've done something wrong. It just means that they don't want to contact with you. It could be that your ex has strong feelings for you still, and they're feeling weak, and they're afraid that if they hear from you, they'll cave in against their better instincts. It could also mean that they are mad at you and they really just don't want to hear it. Maybe you have apologized a million times for something and they just don't want to hear it 1,000,001. It doesn't necessarily mean they hate you. It doesn't necessarily mean that you're a bad person. It doesn't necessarily mean that they're sleeping with all their coworkers. Our mind wants to go to the worst possible thing whenever something like this happens. It just means that they've blocked you and they don't want to hear from you. What you can do about that is to honor that request. The fact that you know you've been blocked and then unblocked and blocked and then unblocked means you're probably obsessing about them and you're checking often. I've talked about the other videos about stalking your ex on social media, for instance. But if you're texting them and they're not being delivered and all of a sudden they're being delivered, it means you keep going after it. You keep obsessing and you continue to chase after this person when clearly they don't want to be chased right now. The best thing you can do is to back away from that situation. Stop trying to get in touch with them. Stop texting them. Stop trying to call them. Stop trying to message them on social media. Stop trying to check on their stuff. Focus on yourself for a while. Take care of you for a little bit. Your ex is out of the picture, at least for the foreseeable future. Grant them what they wanted. Give them the space they need. They might have done this to take some space away from you, to really evaluate what they want. It's difficult to do that if someone keeps throwing these little comments and suggestions at you. Now, I have seen this before, where someone is blocked, and then they throw out a bunch of communication. Boom, 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 boom. They blow up their phone, or they blow up their messaging account. They blow up their Facebook, whatever. All of a sudden, they find themselves blocked again, and they wonder why. Well, if your ex has unblocked you and you abuse that privilege, they will block you again. Because again, they don't want to hear that. They don't want that influence in their life. So if you've been blocked, the only thing you can really do is to accept it and spend the time to work on yourself. Most of my videos, I talk about working on yourself. It's about a mindset, people. And if you're obsessed and you're worried about what's happening with your ex, what your ex is doing, where is she, where is he, what are they doing, who are they with, you're not focusing on yourself. So take this time, especially if you're blocked, to really work on yourself, to really roll up your sleeves and do the work that you know you need to do. There's got to be something in your life that you can change or that you can make better. Not for them, not for your ex, but do it for yourself. Do it so you feel better about yourself. Do it so when you look in the mirror, you feel better about who you see looking back. If you'll spend that time, I tell people all the time, spending time working on yourself is never a waste of time. It's a good thing. So if your ex is blocked, take the opportunity to spend that time on yourself. It doesn't mean it's forever. It doesn't mean you're a bad person. It just means they don't want to hear from you right now. And that could be temporary, that could be permanent. But either way, you've still got yourself. And you're pretty damn awesome. Remember that. Anyway, folks, again, Jim Miller, just some thoughts on the road. Responded to some emails that I got earlier this morning. And hope you find some comfort there. Again, if you like the channel, if you're new to the channel, smash the subscribe button and check the description below. Got some free resources for you down there. So with that, have a great day. Thank you.